On Canada's most eastern point, where there is often thunder on Thursdays, there is a house where three amigos live. These bros talk about video games in front of a mic, as opposed to playing them or going out and socializing. They are the three AmiiBros.
Welcome everybody to a brand new episode of the AmiiBros podcast. This is the first time I've said that right, I think, since we've started this show.
Don't look at me.
Remember when we said we were going to do gaming videos daily? April Fools! It was a joke. We are actually supposed to do that, but I messed up. So,
good one.
Whatever. Also, my name's Tyler.
But you can call me Sparley.
This is John. Adam's not here this week. Adam is, unfortunately, got hit by a truck and is dead. He'll be back next week, but Rob is here.
Hello.
Say hi, Rob.
I already did.
Rob is the secret fourth AmiiBro.
Spoilers.
Secret fourth AmiiBro.
That doesn't
remains a secret.
Okay.
So Rob's going to be taking Adam's place this week. We're going to have a short episode like we did last week. We're going to talk about the Nintendo Direct and just everything that happened. More specifically, 3 things that happened. I'm not doing any fan fiction this week, so if you're here to listen to fan fiction, you've come to the wrong place.
You come to the wrong place.
How was your Easter, John?
I got chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like getting a lot of chocolate.
What is that?
Because it makes me feel fat.
How was your Easter, Rob?
I sat in my room alone and drank.
Okay.
Good.
Good.
Pretty solid.
Good. Yeah, it's not bad. My mom asked me what I wanted for Easter. And she asked me if GTA 5 was a good game for my little brother, who is 10. And I said no. And then she said, all right, well, do you want a game? And I said, yeah. I'll have Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD Collection. And she said, okay. And then a few days later, she messaged me back, and she's like, if I can't get Wind Waker, what else would you like? So I said, $50 Wii U points card. Because she said she had $50 to spend on myself and my brother. So I went down for Easter. You know what I got? Bag full of chocolate.
Nailed it.
Bag full of chocolate and $25 gift certificate for Cineplex.
That's the dream.
So, you always get what you ask
How
for.
did she not find Wind Waker?
She just didn't try it. I don't think. She just went with whatever she could get. But I was happy with the chocolate, and now I get to see Fast 7 for free. Furious 7 for free.
Nothing's ever free.
Oh, God. Phone is still on. I guess it's not. Well, it's free for me. I don't have to pay.
No, I suppose you don't.
No.
Not yet.
So what did you guys get? Did you get any Easter? You just get some chocolate? Did you get anything?
I got chocolate.
Yeah.
I got like one of those bags of the little eggs in it.
Okay. Mini eggs? Or
no, the much shittier
up
ones, yeah.
Oh, okay. The foil eggs. What?
They're
How
great.
much chocolate did you get? Metric tons.
I don't know. I can probably tell you how many calories, but...
All right.
Could you really?
How many calories
How
of
many
chocolate?
calories, John?
Okay, let's see. There'd probably be 800 calories worth of that. No, because I didn't check the calories of everything.
All right. Well, let's move on.
It's a lot.
Just have the answer by the end.
Yeah, okay.
More than your daily intake.
That's all.
Less than your weekly intake.
Of chocolate? Because I'm pretty sure your daily intake of chocolate should be 0.
Well, that's not true. Chocolate's good for you.
Well,
Dark
for sugar
chocolate.
and stuff, I assume.
What?
To get your sugars and whatnot.
Well, they say that dark chocolate's good for you.
Today we're going to be talking
A
about...
little bits.
So no one likes dark chocolate. Today we're going to talk about
Rob's good at this.
the Nintendo Direct and a weird crossover.
The Fire Emblem Shin Megami Tensei crossover, and we're also going to be talking about the Fire Emblem game that's going to be announced next week.
I don't want to talk about anything else besides
released
crossover.
next year. We're also going to be talking about the Mario Kart DLC that's got pushed forward, and 200cc, not 2000. And then we're going to talk a shit ton about the Smash DLC that was announced, the voting system, the new characters, the possibilities of new characters, all that fun stuff. So...
See, no one knew you made the 2000 mistake earlier, so you didn't have to say that.
Yeah, but now they do.
Now... Well,
You filled them in.
there we go. We're good.
See?
Okay.
John?
What?
Fire Emblem, Shin Megami Tensei.
What about it?
What are your thoughts? I know your thoughts.
Do you
but
really want my thoughts?
I do.
Whenever I have a different opinion from you, you're always like...
And then we have to calm him down because we don't understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
You
always get upset.
We have healthy arguments,
I don't
John.
like how it
They're
looks.
not healthy. They're hitting each other.
See, I don't like how it looks.
John!
It's
Obey my... Agree with my opinions.
I like Fire Emblem,
Yeah.
but I've never actually played SMT.
Okay.
I don't remember what that
Like
stands for.
one's about demons
Megami
and one's
Tensei.
I
about
can't say
war, but this is like generic J-pop anime weeaboo shit. And I'm fine with it if it's going to be a completely new series with just influences, but like if they call it SMT crossed with Fire Emblem, if that's anywhere in the title, it's stupid. Make it a completely new thing with influence. I think it looks fucking stupid.
We had this discussion before where you attach a name to something in hopes that it'll sell. I think it's the same thing. They're just attaching that to this.
But I don't see why can't it be like Kingdom Hearts? Kingdom Hearts doesn't have Final Fantasy or Disney in the title.
No, but it's very clear. I'm pretty sure Disney and Square Enix are fucking pasted on the front of the game. You got friggin' Mickey Mouse splattered everywhere. I mean, you know it's Disney.
Well, to be fair,
it doesn't need to be in the title.
2 companies involved with the game, of course, their title's gonna be.
But to an average Joe, if you look at Kingdom Hearts, everybody knows who Mickey is. If you showed me Shin Megami Tensei and Fire Emblem, they're anime characters.
Okay.
I don't fucking know who they are.
If I show you the cover of Kingdom Hearts 1, you wouldn't see Mickey. He's not on it.
He's draped in his cloak, isn't he, with a friggin' keyblade in his hand in the background.
In the back,
Or the moon is in the shape. There's something Disney on the front of the cover.
No, the moon would be shaped as the heart.
As a heart, yeah. Okay, well, there's something Disney on the cover.
Donald and Goofy.
Okay, well, what? Oh my goodness.
You were
Two
saying
unrecognizable Disney characters
I'm
when you
just
compare to
saying.
Mickey. No one knows who
To
they
be
are.
fair, they are the least popular.
They are not.
How can
Donald and Goofy
The least
are not the
popular.
least popular. No.
They should have had Gaston on.
Gaston. No.
He is the most popular.
Lumiere.
Exactly, and he...
And the one teacup from that movie that wasn't Chip.
No, the Rose. Come on now.
Oh, the Rose.
Listen. Kingdom Hearts, it's got that Disney charm.
Yeah.
It looks Disney. Like when you see the characters.
It does also look square, though.
Let me finish, okay? Let me finish my train of thought,
All right, Kanye.
my explanation. It's got a retarded plot, so it's like
John,
Square
you
Enix
can't say
Final
that word on
Fantasy,
TV.
We're not on TV.
and it also looks like Final Fantasy. It
Yeah.
has those combined aspects together to make this crossover work, and it's its own thing. Like Sora's his own character. And you know, the way that the plot's going, they don't give a fuck about Disney or anyone else anymore. It's about Sora becoming Keyblade Master with every other fucking Keyblade in the world everyone has. The way that this game looks, you wouldn't look at it and say, Fire Emblem, SMT. Now, apparently over here in North America, it looks like Persona to me. But apparently over here, Persona is underneath the SMT title, so
It is.
kind of fits under that way. It's not
Atlas
like that.
did both. Didn't it?
Yeah, it's not like that over in Japan. Like Persona, it's its own thing.
When I was watching the Nintendo Direct, when they were showing the trailer, I kept saying, like, this is probably new Persona. This is probably a new Persona. Like, I was convinced it was new Persona, because it does look like a new Persona, but it wasn't.
When they first said that, like, oh, this is the game that we announced years ago, but we didn't say anything about it, and then Atlas came up, it was like, oh, this is the crossover, and then the trailer started, I'm like, no, this is Persona. Are they releasing the Persona for the Wii U? It doesn't. I don't think you can really call it much of a crossover if like you have these. Now I know that both games are anime-ish, but I don't think you can call it a good crossover when it's a completely different style and there's only a couple like characters similarities or references or something. Even the battle system doesn't look like Fire Emblem. It looks more like I haven't played Persona, but I think it looks like that.
It's probably going to be shit. Nobody get excited for it.
Well, I don't know.
Give up on.
I don't think it's necessarily
interest.
going to be bad, but I don't think like it's going to attract. I don't think it's not the game that the fans of these series wanted.
Maybe, but see, I don't know. If you gave me, in my eyes, Pokemon Conquest, in the eyes of a Pokemon fan, looks nothing like a Pokemon game. But I still bought it. I still played it. Didn't like it, but I still bought it. So I feel like just because it doesn't look like a Fire Emblem Shin Megami Tensei game, I still think people are going to buy it. I still think it's going to be successful. Because those names are attached to it. Fans of the series are still going to want to try it, regardless of what it looks like. I know you're picky about what it looks like, but you know
what? Except that's not quite the same thing, because Pokemon Conquest, it still looked like Pokemon, didn't it? It was the gameplay that was different.
It was anime. I mean, you can't. Pokemon is anime, but
okay, it didn't look like Pokemon. The characters looked slightly different, but the Pokemon looked like Pokemon.
The Pokemon looked like Pokemon, sure, but then they wore them as armor, and then that was different. What are you doing? You Snapchatting right now?
Yep.
Okay. You're a good addition to the team.
Thanks.
You derailed me.
It's okay.
Myself and John.
You guys are just arguing. You need to calm down.
All right.
The point is, we're gonna buy the game because we love it.
I'm not interested.
Everyone's gonna buy it. I don't know anything about either series, but it looks like anime.
I'm a new fan to Fire Emblem, and this is not gonna convince me to buy this one because I don't care enough. The new Fire Emblem that's coming out next year, I will be getting. Definitely.
Personally, I hope it also has a J-pop song in it.
Personally, I prefer
that is the dream.
Yeah.
J-pop
with
everywhere.
Random characters in the background, all colored and stuff.
Yeah, like that's how the enemies are going to show up until you fight them. Like when they're moving along the map.
Yeah.
They're just going to be colors until you meet up with them.
Generic anime.
And you're like, oh, that guy has whatever ability is in that game that I don't know.
The game over screen is just see a space cowboy.
I hope so.
Fun fact.
Yeah.
It better be fun, John.
It's about F-Zero GX.
Okay.
Okay.
That's alright.
So let's go off on a little tangent there.
You know how in Cowboy Bebop, like at the end, it always says, "See you next time, Space Cowboy," unless it's something different, like you're going to carry that weight or something. In F-Zero GX, after you finish a Grand Prix, like there's an interview with like some weird looking dude interviewing the racer, and you ask a question, and after he asks the question and gets the answer, the camera pans up to the stars, and then like in the same text it says, "See you next time." Like I really wonder if that's a reference to Cowboy Bebop.
I can only imagine.
Like it makes me really happy.
Like really happy. Like
something finally.
If I'm having a gloomy day, I just turn on GX, win a Grand Prix, and bam!
Such a fun game.
GG. Fire Emblem out next year. What do you think?
That's taking too long.
Yeah. Well, you're not a big fan. You're not a fan at all.
No, but the last one was like 2 years ago now, wasn't it?
I think 2013.
Yeah. So that's too long.
I think it's
especially
good. I think it's a good length. You don't
3 years in between games is nothing.
No, definitely
like, not at all. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I said this in the last episode. Half-Life fans are just screaming in their chairs.
To be fair, Half-Life 3 is going to suck because of all the build-up. It's the same thing with Duke Nukem, except that game actually did suck.
It did. But yeah, 3 years is nothing. Even without the comparison to Half-Life, I mean, 3 years in between games, it's not a big deal.
I don't know. Games
not
nowadays,
a long time
it's just out every few months instead of years.
And that's shitty because Guitar Hero died because of that.
I don't know, man. I like playing Assassin's Creed before I have the other one beat. Like, come on.
Oh. Well, they can pump those out, I guess. However,
terribly.
I don't know why or how, but I guess they can.
Because they're the greatest games on the planet.
It uses the same engine and stuff, doesn't it?
Well, yeah, I guess but you still got to create new locations and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's a lot of work. I mean, it took them, 7 years to do Majora's Mask remake? How long was it?
It wasn't 7 years. It was about 4 maybe.
Okay. So, I mean, I don't understand how they can pump out
I
a new game.
I don't think that they were consistently working on that, though.
Couldn't have been if it took that long for a port. But John doesn't like the models in the new Fire Emblem.
No.
Why?
I think, we haven't seen... Well, I don't like one side is the traditional samurai Japanese thing. I actually don't like that style at all. So that's one reason I don't like that. And, I feel like the other side, it's like they took... It's the same dude who did Awakening's art. And I feel like that they're taking, the retarded models in Awakening and just, this is what we're going with. I prefer my Awakening to be more, to have my Fire Emblem...
Your Fire Emblem.
Yeah, my Fire Emblem to be more the traditional Western armor and that sort of thing.
You mean the guy with the sword and the cape and the hair?
Blue-haired swordsman?
Yeah.
So, and
I mean, most times it's not most times there's a lot of armor and stuff, but other times there's not. I feel like the designs are a bit over the top in this one. There's that chick with the huge tits, purple hair, and the cat ears going around.
Sounds like the crossover.
Anyway,
he just moves on.
That being said,
Disregards your comment.
That being said, I think it's just the few characters that they showed off have some questionable designs.
And
I'm not a huge fan.
Fire Emblem is going to have a ton of different characters, so I mean, you got to have some of the kooky ones.
Yeah, I think it's going to be fine.
I'm looking forward to it, just because I didn't get enough of Awakening, so I'm looking forward to sitting down and playing a Fire Emblem while it's popular amongst my group of friends and stuff.
It's interesting that the main character has white hair.
It's interesting that the story is going to revolve around the main character and its decisions.
Yeah, the main character in every Fire Emblem game.
Wasn't Robin the main character in the last one?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
No, he was a side character.
I don't know. He wasn't the main character was Chrom.
Yep.
Is Chrom the one who didn't make it in?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
They either have now that being said, Micaiah, whenever I think of this, I know for sure Micaiah has silver hair, so she's kind of but at the same time, Ike is in that game too, so I don't know if Ike trumps her main character-wise, but every game, the main character who you have to make sure lives and goes in every mission, either has blue or red hair. Micaiah, I know off the top of my head, it doesn't have blue hair, but...
So you're wrong.
No, but I don't know, Ike is in that game too.
Oh, okay.
It's Radiant Dawn.
The word on the street is we like Ike.
Yeah, I'm just.
Like Ike.
I just feel like maybe Ike trumps her in importance.
I beat Paul with
It's just interesting. It's an interesting theme that they always go with.
And now they're
blue
not.
or red hair. Yeah.
All right.
Now I could be wrong. One of the other ones might not have blue, but off the top of my head, it's either blue or red.
What were your thoughts on the Animal Crossing track that they showed off for Mario Kart 8 DLC?
Not really. It's nice that it has different seasons.
I thought that was cool. I don't think it's going to affect much. I mean, it'll change the course a little. But, I mean, the Excite Bike downloadable track just changed completely each time, so...
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. It looks gorgeous. I want an Animal Crossing on the Wii U now because of how amazing that looked in Mario Kart. All the characters are all cutesy and fun and waving on the sidelines, and KK Slider was there jamming out, Oh, it's going to be great. And the music, they just did an upbeat version of the Animal Crossing theme song, which I didn't expect. I thought they would, pick a KK song and maybe go with that. I did not expect the main theme from Animal Crossing to get in there. What are you doing?
I have no
This is no time.
No
this is no time for webcomics.
It is.
Read it out then. What do you got?
Okay, well, it's at the first fucking panel.
Yeah.
There's Captain Falcon and Mewtwo and Lucas, and Captain Falcon's like, "Hey, everybody, Mewtwo's back, and he brought Lucas." And then he's thinking, "Hello, Mewtwo is," and Lucas looks retarded. And then all the boys are hugging him in the second panel. Welcome back. And then Peach in the third is like, "Just like old times, huh? The whole gang's back together." And then she's laughing, and then there's a dark shadow in the window, and then it's Roy crying in the rain.
I hope Roy doesn't come back.
I hope...
What about the Ice Climber? Are we skipping over the Mario Kart DLC and going right to Smash?
Yeah, might as well.
I don't
We can
know
mention
anything
Mario Kart
about
later.
the Mario Kart.
Whatever. I wouldn't mind seeing Roy come back.
I would.
Why not?
Because then you have Marth, Roy, and Lucina.
But okay.
I don't see...
You expect to see Wolf come back?
Wolf is a completely different character.
But still, it's just another Star Fox character.
That's 3 Star Fox characters.
Just another animal that can kick and punch.
Yeah.
There's already 4 Fire Emblem.
He
not
shoots
against
his
it.
gun a little slower. Roy moves his sword a little faster.
See,
what's the difference?
See, here's the thing that,
At least Roy doesn't have blue fucking hair.
No, yeah, I know, but, a lot of people who like...
you actually agreed with me on that one.
No,
You were
he
like,
does
yeah,
have
okay.
blue... He doesn't have blue hair. I'm not colorblind.
Wolf does.
No, he doesn't. I don't even know,
It's like grayish blue
I think
or something.
he's a wolf. Why doesn't he got fur?
He's got fur, yeah. You just
doesn't
spit
go-
all over Rob, by the way.
How did he... What?
It went over me.
Good, I'm
It
glad.
went all
I'm
over
going
you.
to clone... Oh, found it. Gross.
When we were talking about before Smash the roster was even announced, we had the discussion of who we wanted in there, and I'm still up for as many characters as possible, returning and new. I don't understand why anybody would ever
Dark
say
Pit?
I don't want him
Dark
in the
Pit?
game. Sure,
You disgust me.
I don't care. Just give us as many. I don't like the clones are annoying, but I'm not gonna say take them out. I don't want any characters to be removed. I fucking hate Snake, but I would love to see him come back. Just because I want the biggest roster possible. I don't care who. Just give me whoever. Goku. I don't care. Brock Lesnar. Let's do it. Give me Roy. Give me the Ice Climbers. Give me Wolf. I don't care.
Ice Climbers.
Just give me as many characters as possible.
Actually, we might get Ice Climbers with the new 3DS.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I said. Like, that's what I always thought too, but who knows? Like, I thought, yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm surprised
at first.
they brought back Lucas before the Ice Climbers.
Well, Lucas, there's no reason.
But, I mean, like, popularity-wise, Lucas is way more popular than the Ice Climbers.
I guess so.
Not necessarily in Smash,
I
but
feel like people were still sad to see them go.
yeah, people were sad, but no one used the
No,
Ice Climbers.
they
That's the
didn't.
thing.
It was like that joke character that you played
Well,
as. It's like Rob. Nobody plays
Say that
Rob.
A lot of people play
No one
Rob
mains
in
Rob. No one.
Smash 4.
No one listening
A lot of-
to this mains Rob.
Well, that's because no one listens to this.
Maddie.
Do people listen to
Maddie
this? I've
listens-
never actually looked.
Say hi to Maddie.
I'm not saying hi to Maddie.
Yeah. That was my
That was-
Mario Kart impersonation. And then the Nintendo
Doppler
logo.
effect.
Boom.
John's sister listens to the podcast.
Does
Hi,
she?
Cassandra.
Hello.
Yeah, she does. I
You
don't
just
know
insulted
why.
all these people.
That's okay too. Sorry.
Zimby listens.
Shimby?
Say hi to
my
Zimby.
He posted something about
Monica
losing
is
weight.
listening now.
She doesn't count.
My-
She doesn't have a choice.
Cassandra watched the first episode of the game of Portal, and she said it was really fucking boring.
Yeah, well,
Oh my god, I'm not watching Adam fail at Portal.
Liam was really looking forward to the second one because of how bad Adam's gameplay was, apparently. He picked up the cube and then tried to go through the portal, and then the portal closed halfway through, and he left the cube in the room. Like, come on. It was a little annoying.
No.
It was good, but
What did that happen in the video that we had?
maybe not. But
Because
in one of the recordings, it
because
did happen.
we had it, like we filmed the first like 10 minutes, and we found out that it actually wasn't recording, so we did 10 minutes again.
Yeah.
And like you should have seen the first 10 minutes because it was like, Adam.
He had trouble getting through doors.
How?
He just couldn't get through the doors. He
How?
would go slightly to the
What
left of the
was
door.
he playing this on PC?
He doesn't do PC gaming.
Does he
either, so.
was he using the keyboard or controller?
Keyboard and the mouse?
Why didn't you just give him a controller?
Because we didn't have a controller that could hook up
Controller
to.
right there.
That's not mine. That's
Okay.
an Xbox. Xbox doesn't work.
Yeah, but Xbox controller hook up to.
It has to be wired. You have to have a wired
I thought
Xbox.
you had a wired Xbox.
I had an adapter thing that worked, but the wires got all frayed and stuff.
He should PC game more.
Who are you guys voting for?
King
Brock
K.
Lesnar.
Rool.
Okay, we had this discussion before we started the podcast.
Oh,
Why Brock Lesnar?
It would be funny.
Why not any other?
Because-
Hulk Hogan.
Brock Lesnar.
Why?
Cause funny.
It's not funny.
It's funny.
It's not. He
Look,
sucks.
No, he has his
He
own
ended
game.
the streak.
Here comes the pain. He can suplex everyone.
Here Comes the Pain was a good game.
It was a great
a
game. Great
the
game.
artwork on the front of that cover though made him look like a giant hamster.
That's all he is.
He's a giant hamster.
New wrestling games suck.
They do.
They do. He doesn't even talk in the WWE anymore.
No, he doesn't care.
Paul Heyman does it all for him.
And he actually gets punched now.
Does
Like
he?
all the other wrestlers punch. He's always bleeding because they're just hitting him.
Well,
It's so weird.
He's in the UFC. He should be able to take
Real
it.
talk though, I want Dixie in there.
Okay.
I would like Dixie too, but
Yeah, he would.
yeah, I
The
would.
sequel?
In the game.
Dixie 2.
Dixie 2.
Was it? It's not
Dixie
Double
2.
Trouble. It's.
Dixie 2.
I can't
More
remember what our
dicks.
game's called. God damn it.
Jeez, what? Dixie's Conquest. That's a joke. 'cause
Is the one with
Diddy's
the
Conquest.
baby.
Yeah, we know
Yeah.
Kitty.
Is it Dixie's Double Trouble?
What is it? Do you know it?
It's just Donkey Kong Country 3.
I thought there was a title afterwards.
It's Dixie's.
There's definitely a title after.
Dick- It's
To
Diddy.
Google.
Diddy's Quest, isn't it? Diddy.
Diddy's Conquest is the second one. Sarah Angus.
Sarah and
Yeah,
Brie
God.
liked it. Whatever it is.
Okay.
Oh, someone was doing her hair.
Doing her hair. Video game related. I'm voting for. There are a bunch of characters I'd like to
It's
see.
Dixie
I said.
Kong's Double Trouble.
Nailed it.
Yeah.
Rob got it. I voted for Lanky earlier.
Yeah, you would.
Lanky Kong. But I'd also like to see King K. Rool. I would not like to see Brock Lesnar. I would. Dixie, sure. Why
I
not?
like how we're all Donkey Kong characters.
Yeah, really though.
Cotton candy.
Not Donkey Kong.
I want
Who
Donkey
else?
Kong. Donkey Kong Jr.
Not Donkey Kong characters.
We want Donkey Kong.
Who else would you go for? Anybody in mind? Gino, maybe? Mallow?
Not Gino. I like.
I don't think they'd get them in. The big wigs, I feel like this should be said. The big guys over at Microsoft, the ones that manage Rare and all that kind of fun stuff, they have come out and said that if people want Banjo-Kazooie in Smash, they're totally up for it. They'll try to work out a deal with Nintendo. So that might be a thing that happens. It'll be a Duck Hunt clone, but whatever.
Every company
It wouldn't be a Duck Hunt
wants
clone.
their character in Smash.
Well, of course. I mean, friggin' publicity.
If Waluigi would be solid.
I feel like a lot of people are voting for Waluigi. Yeah.
They already told him they're not going to get Waluigi.
No,
though,
because he's an assist trophy.
I
Which is why I guess we're not going to get Ridley as well.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess not even Skull Kid.
possibly not
So.
Dixie,
Isaac is
because you use
And
her
Isaac,
trophy
yeah.
and Isaac's not an assist trophy
He wasn't Brawl, though.
in Brawl, but he's not anymore.
Oh, I didn't know
Two
that.
characters who got taken out: Ray from Custom Robo and Isaac from Golden Sun.
Maybe we'll see him as characters then.
It's possible. Maybe they took him out because they were like,
Specifically for
let's
reason.
make these fellas characters
Maybe they
and
had
make
this
them
plan all along.
DLC. It's very possible.
Yeah.
Baby
I would
Mario.
love to see... Oh, my God. Get out. Just get up and leave.
One character.
I want to see Peach Gold, or Pink Gold Peach in Smash Bros.
Good. I'm glad.
And
Baby
and
Rosalina?
Baby Rosalina, yeah.
Stupid.
No. Screw all that.
See, I feel like I'd have a King K. Rool, Snake, and there's a third character I'm sure I would have liked, but I can't think of who it is.
Daisy?
Daisy?
Is that what you mentioned the other day?
I said that, yeah, but I'm not...
I don't think Daisy's gonna get
She's
in
a
Smash.
I
Skin
wouldn't
for
see her.
Peach.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, maybe. Then again, maybe they'd make a Daisy as Peach clone, but she can't float, can she?
No, Daisy wouldn't be able to. I think they could put a lot of the sports stuff in with Daisy.
They should put in
Super Mario Strikers and
Flint from Mother
Flint
Free.
Cole?
There you go.
Oh,
That's who I want.
stuff. Yeah, because we need more mother characters.
we do.
We got two now. That's too many. Give us more Pokemon.
See,
That's what we need.
yeah.
I'd like to see Entei.
Like a sweet
Squirtle and Ivy's.
Squirtle with
I
the
don't think
glasses.
Ivysaur, I would like to see. Come
I don't
back.
think you
I
can
love
say
Ivysaur.
like any series has too many reps besides fucking Kid Icarus.
Well, the three?
Yeah,
Yeah, but they suck.
like 3 characters for 3 games, and one's literally a palette swap.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
I don't.
Okay, let's.
What characters don't you want to see in?
I don't care. I don't. The Pong paddle. Like, I don't want to see shit like that. Or Goku.
I don't-
Or Batman. Or Brock fucking Lesnar.
We
I don't
wanna
want to see any of that.
You do.
I don't.
lie. I don't want the guy from Chrono Trigger.
Chrono?
I guess so.
yeah.
I don't know. I didn't play the game.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't-
I don't like Chrono Trigger. Never did. But I wouldn't mind seeing that. Maybe Robo. I like Robo.
I don't want.
Rick Astley.
I don't want any indie characters. I don't want to see Shovel Knight.
I would love to see Shovel Knight.
I don't think he deserves to be in.
I don't
to be
want to
honest.
see.
It was a great
anyone
game.
That
I think
Yeah,
we're
a
not
lot of the
expecting.
fans.
Like, I don't want to see that.
You don't want to be surprised
No, I don't.
at all.
I got surprised by fucking Duck Hunt. I don't want it to happen again.
I don't want any like third-party companies to get a second rep.
What do you mean? We need
Like
more
I don't think
Pac-Man. We need the
Sega
ghosts.
Sega shouldn't get another rep.
Let's say
Tails. We need Tails.
I just threw up a little.
Tails 2015.
We don't need Tails. Give us Knuckles at
Oh,
least.
we need the big Knuckles from Sonic. Boom.
I feel,
And leave the jump pack in.
Yeah.
So that's his
He just
recovery.
has like 7 jumps.
I feel like
That's his recovery,
I feel
you
like
just pause
every
halfway through his
third-party company should only have one character if they get a character.
Yeah.
I'm totally down with that. That works for me.
Like I don't think
Bring
like,
back Snake.
Like you don't want to get too much in the way of. It's
I don't
it's
wanna
going to be
see-
less Nintendo All Stars and like Nintendo and those
Other
Sonic
people.
characters.
I don't want to see Bayonetta.
We want to.
Bayonetta would count probably as Sega.
Yeah,
So-
but I don't know. I don't.
We
I'm
want
not a
Batman.
fan. I don't want. No, we don't.
Arkham,
Rob, I
Arkham
just-
games were on Nintendo.
No,
Come
no
on.
Batman. None of it. Flood as her own separate character. Let's have that.
Flood is her own.
It's whatever. Mario, whatever. I always thought it was a female voice.
Did that thing talk?
Really?
Yeah.
God, I hate that game.
I never.
I
saw
never
a good
played
game.
it. I actually tried to watch Game Grumps play through it, and I was like, I don't want to watch this.
If you watch Game Grumps play for anything, you realize
I like watching Game Grumps.
I do too. I'm really enjoying the Super Mario 64 playthrough.
I'm not. Oh my god.
Oh, it's so good though. Oh my god, he's got 1 star in the sand level. It's so bad. Let's see both Game Grumps in Smash.
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna main Danny.
I would main Danny. Yeah, let's not even Egoraptor doesn't even need to be in. Let's just get Danny in, not John.
Why not
Danny.
Johntron?
Danny
I didn't
out
watch
Danny.
John. He's not even a Game Grump.
Ninja Sex Party in Smash 5. Not even as DLC, just
Why
in the
Smash
new
5? Why are you
Smash
jumping
5.
ahead?
Because why not?
Because we
get creative.
need characters from Smash 4.
Green is not
Clearly
a
not enough. We need
creative
people.
color.
We need Diddy killers. Danny's a
They're
Diddy killer.
nerfing. Ninja Brian would just murder fucking everybody.
Yeah, he
so,
used to take out DDDs of the world.
Yeah.
I don't want to pay $5 per character.
Yeah, it'll suck. I hope they do like I don't know.
Cheapskate, yeah.
Cheapskate. $5 for
I
a
feel-
character that you love is nothing.
Maybe they'll do like group packs later,
They should. I think they should do. A
and
group
then
pack.
maybe like have a
I
group
wouldn't be
pack of all the
surprised.
Brawl characters because I want them all back.
Well, I don't think like I would be fine with a character paying like $5 per character if they came with a stage.
Maybe they'll do like a cross game thing, like they did with Mewtwo. You bought both of the games, you get Mewtwo for free. Maybe if you buy the 3 Mother games, you get Lucas for free in Smash. That kind of thing.
Yeah, but they'd have to announce all 3 Mother games. People would care more
Well, they're
about
coming
than-
over already. They've announced that.
No, they haven't.
That the 3 Mother games are being released. Yeah, on the Virtual Console.
When did they announce that?
Jeez, a while ago. Bill was freaking out about it.
Are you sure it wasn't like on April 1st?
I'm pretty sure.
They haven't announced. There's not even a translation for Mother 3
I
besides
thought
the
for
fan
sure
one.
that they
There's
said
not a
that-
translation for Mother 1 either.
I thought for sure that they said that 3 Mother games were coming over
No.
to the Virtual Console.
No, it might maybe.
No, you are wrong. There is no way that could
Like
ever.
I would have heard about it.
More importantly, the 3 Donkey Kongs came over, and that was beautiful.
Yeah,
That's true.
and
And now Donkey Kong Country 64.
Donkey Kong 64. There's no countries.
I keep saying that. But, yeah.
Yeah.
Final thoughts?
you are wrong.
Rob?
I don't want Pichu.
Oh fuck no!
No.
That's no.
Any melee character, but please leave Pichu out. Actually, no, I'm going back on what I said.
No.
I'll take Pichu.
No, you won't.
No.
I'll take Pichu. I'll
Yeah.
take Brock Lesnar.
No, you won't.
I'll take him on. I'll beat the shit out of Brock Lesnar.
No, you won't.
I would.
He'll just suplex you. There's nothing else you can do.
Brock
Yeah.
Lesnar versus Captain Falcon. Who wins?
Brock Lesnar.
No! No,
He does.
he doesn't.
Just Brock Lesnar doesn't do it right. He just, like, if you're trying to play wrestle with him, he doesn't let you
Play
do the moves.
wrestle with Brock
And he
Lesnar.
just stands there, and
Brock
it's like
Lesnar.
trying to wrestle Evan.
Brock Lesnar cannot beat Captain Falcon.
You're right, but the point
You would
is,
think that like
he wouldn't put on a good
when-
show either.
when Falcon uses his final smash, Brock Lesnar, even if he is the Beast, he'd be dead.
He's getting hit by a car.
That shit
Twice.
goes at like 2,000 miles
CC.
per hour.
2000 cc.
Yeah.
Do you want to say the thank yous this week?
We don't play with Final Smashes on.
No, we don't.
Who are we thanking?
You gotta thank the guy that did our intro, and you gotta thank the guy
Who
that
does
did
our
art.
intro?
You did the intro.
I didn't do the intro.
Tyler did the intro.
There we go.
No,
Tyler-
Steve Lake.
Who's Steve Lake?
He's the guy that did the intro.
I don't watch the show.
Steve like
Listen
doing
to
the
me.
Well,
intro.
thank you, Steve Lake, for that beautiful intro that I think I might have heard it once when I looked at your video.
You'll hear
and I was
for-
like,
you'll
man,
hear it
that's
now
an
and
hour
then.
long. Why would I hear it? We're not.
I've gotta. I need to sit down.
Oh, good lordy. Okay.
Thank you.
That's
to
Okay, and thank you to, I assume Zimby does the art,
He
because
certainly
no one
does.
else does.
Yeah,
And thank her for
Monica.
Monica. Oh my god, I'm sorry. Thanks Monica for playing Hearthstone next to us.
Yeah.
And
Making
Are
us
you
all
gonna
jealous.
thank me
thank you, John.
for driving you up?
Yeah, that too. Thank you, Rob, for
Filling in for Adam.
yeah. Thanks.
Thank you, Brock Lesnar, for
Lesnar
existing.
for being such a bad wrestler. Thanks,
you.
Adam, for not doing any fan fiction this week. We got like another minute to kill. Thanks, Tyler, for hosting us and having such a small couch that I'm
Thank
kind of
you.
warm.
Thank you.
I hate
And-
doing anything on this
It
couch.
sucks. Doesn't
Do you-
it?
It's
like-
really sweaty.
It no like
I
our
sweat
leg,
on
like-
you.
Our legs are
Is
touching.
it you
It's great.
sweating on me?
Yeah, I'm leaking through my pants.
That's hot.
Because like literally,
That's what.
That's not actually what's happening.
the
We're
side
both
of my
sweating.
sir, I do not sweat,
What? John, you should get that checked, bud.
You got like powder all over your legs.
sir.
before you put
I'm
on
a
your-
sophisticated young
John,
man.
do you have
I do
anyone
not
to
have
thank?
time for sweat.
Who do you want to thank?
Who do I want to thank?
Thank you, Jesus, for rising
We're not.
on
That's
Easter
religion.
Sunday.
We got it. We can't be religious.
Oh God.
Religion has no place in politics.
No.
This is a
This
podcast.
is clearly politics.
There was a joke on the radio this morning.
Okay.
Jimmy Fallon, live from the Tonight Show. He was doing his thank you letters.
Mhm.
So he said, "Thank you, Easter," or as Jesus would call it, April Fool's Day.
Ah!
I thought that was pretty good.
Did you guys see The Rock beat Jimmy Fallon?
Yeah,
That was
in a lip
great.
sync
I loved
battle.
it.
That's pretty good. Thank you, The Rock, for
Thank
existing.
you. He is great. I
Cannot
love.
wait to see Furious 7.
I need to do that. I'm gonna do
Are
it.
you going with Tyler?
Let's go now. Come
I
on.
think I wasn't
Let's just
invited,
go.
so no, I guess not. All right, thank you guys for listening. We will talk to you next week.
Don't touch me.
Sorry.
Rob, get the last word. He doesn't.